This is great. So, you know George Stephanopolous, who did that big interview, that disastrous interview on ABC News. Well, he was caught saying something he wished he hadn't said. The truth? The truth, yes. TMZ caught up with him outside on the sidewalk. I'm going to show you that. But first, just remember how bad it was. How bad. Although we did learn a new word, goodest. Yeah, goodest. Don Bacco was teasing me the other day. He said, Trish is the goodest. New vocabulary word. This was part of that interview with George Stephanopolous. Go to clip number 9.
And if you stay in and Trump is elected and everything you're warning about comes to pass, how will you feel in January?
I feel as long as I gave it my all and I did the goodest job as I know I can do. That's what this is about.
Oh, boy. Okay, so Stephanopolous is sitting there during this whole interview looking at like Orange Man on steroids. We were joking about how, Donald Trump's got a nice little self-tanner thing going on, and then Biden had to take it to a whole new level. Like, what do you think? You got orange, and then you got Mandarin, like full-on Mandarin orange, right? That's what that interview was. So George is sitting there listening to him, and it's bad, right? Like, it's all bad. Every bit of it is bad. And George is a reasonable enough sort of person that at some point, he must have been thinking to himself, oh my gosh, I honestly can't believe that this guy is the president of the United States of America. So TMZ found George outside on the sidewalk last night and asked him this question, and you can't quite hear his answer, but he has come out and confirmed what he said. Let's watch.
Hey, seriously, hey, how you doing? Good. What do you think? Do you think Biden should step down? You talked to him more than anybody else have lately, and you could be honest. You don't think he can serve 4 more years? All right, that's an answer.
It's an answer. It's an answer. George Stephanopolous telling the TMZ guy, I don't think he can serve 4 more years. Hard to hear. But George himself has confirmed it and regrets it. He says he regrets it. Saying, I don't think he can serve 4 more years. Come on, buddy, just tell us the truth. You know what? We all know he can't serve 4 more years. It's not that bad or that awful that you absolutely admitted it to a passerby on a sidewalk. I mean, this whole idea that journalists aren't supposed to have any opinion whatsoever is getting kind of silly, don't you think? So here's what he said through a network spokesperson. It got escalated all the way up to the head of PR at ABC News. Probably Disney had something to do with this too. Quote, earlier today, I responded to a passerby. I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have responded, but he didn't say, I shouldn't have said what I said, or I don't think what I think. No, he just said, I shouldn't have talked to the passerby. So are we now in a place where I guess you just can't talk to anyone? Hey, reminder to subscribe. You can always talk to me. You can always send a note, send something on the channel. I actually read all of your comments. So subscribe, like, share, all of that. We are here live every day for you. I'm telling you, you know what? I am committed. I am so committed to you. I am so committed to this country. And I want to make sure that we do have the right person with the right policies in place. So do me the favor of subscribing. So this whole thing was just kind of a train wreck, because now ABC News had to also issue a statement. So they're issuing a statement saying that this is just George's personal opinion, right? I guess somebody's entitled to have a personal opinion. They want to somehow distance themselves as a network. They're not taking sides as a network, unlike CNN, which quite clearly seems to be taking sides, unlike the New Yorker, unlike the New York Times, unlike the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, unlike the Boston Globe, unlike LA. I mean, everybody's taking a side here, but no, not ABC News. Disney's going to remain agnostic, even though Abigail Disney, the heir to the Disney fortune, has a thing or two to say. In fact, she's cutting off all funding to the Democrat Party until they somehow manage to get rid of Joe. Talking about being under pressure. Pressure keeps coming from every single angle, including Donald Trump.